Boas pessoal, isto agora lembrei-me eu hoje de fazer aqui uma pequena brincadeira que era mudar um bocadinho a maneira com que trabalho. Durante anos sempre trabalhei em lei, sem ver o vídeo. Há pouco recentemente comecei a ver o vídeo, também em lei, mas agora com as corridas curtas, temos muitas corridas muito rápidas e sem saltos. Lembrei-me que seria fixe aprender a fazer uns becos. Por isso vou fazer aqui uma brincadeira, tentar ver se consigo aprender a fazer becos. Vou andar aqui se calhar provavelmente a primeira semana com uma banca em modo treino para ver como é que o mercado anda, sem qualquer tipo de expectativa e nem ideia pré-feita de como trabalhar. E a pouco, todos os dias, vou moldando de forma a ver se conseguir chegar a algum lado. Provavelmente agora ao início vai sair assim uns erros valentes, por causa, nem que seja por tentar enfiar uns leis quando devia fazer becos. Por isso vou cá ver. A ideia é usar hipoteticamente uma banca de 20€. Vou usar stakes de 3. A ideia é fazer estas corridas, todas que aqui tenho. Como isto é em modo 3, a modo do treino não dá para fazer não dá para exportar o profit, vou apontar e depois a cada corrida, se tiver umas notas em que algo que eu acho que é importante reter ou não, vou aqui apontar e depois vamos ver como é que fica. Tenho aqui também o número de cavalos, que acho que pode ser importante, porque às vezes há corridas tipo uma corrida, por exemplo, muito curta com 14 cavalos ou 15 cavalos, se calhar vai dar muita confusão e não vou conseguir fazer nada. Por isso é primeiramente para ver como é que é. Não, não eliminar nenhum fator para já, mas depois a pouco e vendo, e se calhar há corridas se calhar que nem vai compensar fazer, por exemplo as corridas se calhar de 5 furlongs ou 6 furlongs, nem vou conseguir se calhar mexer nelas ao início. Mas pronto, vamos lá ver, vamos ver como é que corre, bora lá para isso.
Play.
Their win palace, and it is Eternal Glory showing her experience to good use, and leads by about a length to Bungle Bay in the yellow colours, with Lightning Gesture, River's Way and Tinker's Star not too far away. Chief's Will, Big White Face in mid-division for the favourite. White and Blue is alongside ahead of Secret Day, and then comes Win Palace, and Briar Bank is the back marker. Making the turn now towards the halfway point, and it's Eternal Glory and Ben Curtis with a half-length advantage over Bungle Bay. The leaders by Tinker's Star, Lightning Gesture being pushed along. A River's Way is in the clear in the red colours, looking for Chief's Will. That one's got several lengths to find. They're at the 2 furlong marker, and it is Eternal Glory and Bungle Bay. Those two. River's Way is next, followed by Tinker Star, Lightning Gesture, White and Blue, and Chief's Will has not landed a blow. They're at the furlong pole.
I'm out of here, man.
Far running with Eternal Glory. Near side, it's River's Way 3 wide between runners Bungle Bay, and it's River's Way who's hit the front now from Bungle Bay and Eternal Glory, and it's River's Way in the hands of Paul Hannigan. River's Way wins. Tight places, Eternal Glory.
8 seconds. Zero seconds. Market in play.
Start. High Commissioner just got a little bit buffeted around. Crime Wave next to him, ridden along. The two of them are the last two away. Great Esteem, the first to show here, from Lawn Ranger in second place. Passion and Glory and Master the Stars there next, and after a tardy start, High Commissioner now making rapid progress around the outside of the field. He's going to come and sit in third place as they race with a mile left to run. Final Voyage is off the pace, and Crime Wave still just a bit outpaced in last position. So well down the side of the track, and up front, Great Esteem leading narrowly from Lawn Ranger. The two of them separated by just a neck or so, with back in third, High Commissioner on the outside of Passion and Glory. And then weighted with is Master the Stars under Mark Crayon. Next to him is Final Voyage on the inside running rail. And Crime Wave, no real let-up for him. He's been last throughout and still just being niggled along The leader is Great Esteem and Holly Doyle, half a length in front from Lawn Ranger as they make their way just over a half a mile left to run in this Witherford Barrier Trial.
Oakley dokley.
22nd of June handicap. High Commissioner's in behind the two of them in third place, and then Passion and Glory, patiently ridden, hasn't been asked anything yet. He's followed through on the outside by Master the Stars, and then behind them Final Voyage and Crime Wave as they move on down the side of the course. Comfortably inside the final 3 furlongs. Great Esteem leading with High Commissioner in behind. Passion and Glory hasn't still yet to be asked the question. He's in third place and closing now. Final Voyage is in fourth, and then Master the Stars on the wide outside. Crime Wave and Lawn Ranger drops away from them, and now they come down towards the final furlong, and in no time at all, Passion and Glory seems to have the race won. He's just gone breezing past them. Passion and
I'm out of here, man.
The whip, gone 3 to 4 lengths clear. High Commissioner's been left behind, so too Final Voyage. This is pretty impressive stuff as Passion and Glory returns
Market suspended.
Slams them really. High Commissioner was...
Market in play.
Maiden as they head to the far turn. Pink Fire Lily is the early leader. As they near the end of the first furlong, Pink Fire Lily goes along in front. Say Sai up on the outside in second. Debana Dina third. They're followed across by Panama Red. On the inside is Nectaris, and a couple of lengths adrift at the back is Buenaventura. As they head across past the 5 furlong point, Pink Fire Lily goes along in front. Under Gary Carroll leads by a length to the favourite Say Sai Shane Cross second. Debana Shinor close up on the inside in third. On her outer is Panama Red Colin Keane, and then Nectaris Shane Foley, Buenaventura at the back.
Oakley dokley.
Declan McDonough as they pass the halfway stage and approach the turn in. Pink Fire Lily continues to show the way, closely followed by Say Sai in second. Debana is towards the inside of Panama Red, a break of a few lengths to Nectaris. As they head up the straight, they've less than 2.5 to race. Pink Fire Lily to the left, in the centre, Say Sai, Panama Red down the outside. Debana looking for room down the wide outside in the white.
I'm out of here, man.
Heading on now with over a furlong to race. Say Sai towards the far side. Debana coming through with the noseband. On the outside, Nectaris, Panama Red between horses, but Say Sai with the advantage leads. Good battle on for the minor money, but Say Sai in the colours of Simon Maneira and Isaac Swade will win for Joseph O'Brien and Shane Cross. Debana probably second.
Up to very good run of trainer Joseph O'Brien in recent weeks. The stable has really hit form, and this filly has done it in a likeable manner. She broke well out of gates. She sat second to the outside of the field, Pink Fire Lily, who took them along at a very sedate gallop. It appeared like they didn't go that quick. Most runners were quite keen. As at this point, the eventual second, who ran a cracker, Debana, just got a bit of a check off the winner. We're looking to go for a gap between the winner and the weakening Pink Fire Lily on the inside. Debana, given her stature physically and how unfurnished she looked in the parade ring, has run a superb race, and she's a nice filly to take out of it going forward, I'd feel. And the one that's running on well for third, Panama Red, and the Jessica.
They're off.
Market in
A
play.
little slow to gather stride was Mecca's Diamond for the Introducing Racing TV Fillies Novice Stakes, and Burrow Eagle began well with Little Miss Sassy right there in the black and yellow jacket. The front two are a few lengths in advance of Sheila's Legacy, with Earn Your Stripes to the outside. Masquerading's all grey jacket is following, chased by Mecca's Diamond, and Fairy World, the 4-year-old, is at the back. So they're making the run through to the final 3.5 furlongs, and it's Burrow Eagle and Kevin Stott going the shortest way from Little Miss Sassy, a length down and pushed along. Masquerading's 2 lengths further back, being followed by Sheila's Legacy, and then comes Earn Your Stripes.
Oakley dokley.
Further back then to the inside, Mecca's Diamond, and Fairy World is the back marker. Coming on up the hill, 2 furlongs to go. Burrow Eagle's trying to slip the field. Newcomer Masquerading is giving deepest of all is Earn Your Stripes, still in contention. Little Miss Sassy making the run to the final furlong and a half. Burrow Eagle down the centre, wandering around a fraction, being followed to the outside by
I'm out of here, man.
Masquerading, Little Miss Sassy, and Sheila's Legacy. But Burrow Eagle, the one with the form in the book coming here today, is well in command, and Burrow Eagle in hands of Kevin Stott wins well. Second place goes to Earn Your Stripes, then Masquerading and Sheila's
Market
Legacy.
suspended.
Experience and form combined for the filly Vero Eagle to justify odds on favouritism under Kevin Stott, who seems to have a winner a day, it seems to me. Ed Dunlop, the Newmarket Raider, wins that. Earn Your Stripes earned her stripes here, well named by Epaulet. She had moved forward from run 1 to 2 and looks to have done it again with a break.
We're good to go. And they're off
Mark,
racing.
mark it
Jumping away,
in
Rouge et
play.
Noir fluffed the start, and so too, to a greater extent, did True Company at the back end of the field. Silver Kitten away well, so too Madame Marmalade showing bright speed as well. On the outside, Maidan Rose well in touch with them, a third placing early. Olimba comes next in the field, followed by Melodramatica. Rouge et Noir's recovered, now sits mid-division with Millie Lou, and then Big Bear Hug around the outside of Tracy's Joint. Alaskan Wind is towards the rear, so too is Clonsilla Rose. And True Company is our back marker after that slow start, and will have to make inroads, if she possibly can, around the outside of the field. But they flash past the halfway stage. Silver Kitten on the inside rail.
Oakley dokley.
Rose poised to challenge, with Melodramatica shaping well on the outside, as now Madame Marmalade's just ridden along in behind them. Olimba's next. Travelling well is Millie Lou on the outside of those, black and red colours, followed by Big Bear Hug, who's made some progress. Rouge et Noir, not been played yet, but a bit of work to do from there as they come off the final bend and into the home straight. And the leader is Silver Kitten, kicking on again from Maidan Rose.
I'm out of here, man.
Millie Lou down the outside in company with Rouge et Noir, who's getting the hang of things quite nicely late in the day. Melodramatica's coming back at Silver Kitten here for the lead. Melodramatica.
Play.
Designer Colleen as they approach the turn into the straight.
Oakley dokley.
Furlongs to race and still out in front, leading by about 3 lengths, is Tribute to Jade. Leading the chase is Drogheda Dave with Medway in the yellow and red. Lisa Betta is behind them with Molly Greer. On the outside is Jazz Dreamers as they head up the straight. They're nearing the 2. And it's Tribute to Jade. Challenging in the yellow and red colours, Medway. Just behind them, Drogheda Dave, Lisa Betta. Out in the centre of the course is Viv Vance, and wider still Jazz Dreamers.
I'm out of here, man.
Furlong pole. Medway has taken over. Chased now by Lisa Betta. Viv Vance is also staying on well in the centre of the course, well inside the final furlong. The three-way battle here. Lisa Betta in the centre, near side is Viv Vance, and over on the rail, Medway. Lisa Betta in the centre.
Mark
Probably
it
just
suspended.
from Medway the far side, Viv Vance near side, close for the runner-up spot behind Lisa Betta.
All changed in the last 150 yards here at Gorham Park. Medway looked like he was making the best of his way home on the inside in the yellow colours. However, the informed Tim Doyle stable is having a great time of things, and it's another winner for them with Liz Betta just getting up in the dying strides to pip Medway, and it appeared like number 11, Viv Vance, possibly got second late on. Medway just begin to weaken inside the last 50 yards, and this was a good performance by Elizabeth. She started off life last year rated 63. She was down to 4.
Well, Elspeth Rose on the wide outside, French Red going the shortest way, followed by Star Prize. The leaders are chased by Canaria Prince in the mainly red colours. Shakaboo is on the wide outside of Hugsy, further back to Royal Prospect. Gleaming Arch, black colours to the inside. The last 2 are Tilly's Right Mutawaffa. Rolling on down the hill inside the half-mile mark, and it's Langham and Connor Beasley from Elspeth Rose, French Red, Canaria Prince on the outer. Shaka Bua, Hugsy's alongside. Then comes Royal Prospect in mid-division, chased by Star Prize. Gleaming Arch pushed along, as is
Oakley dokley.
Rock and Mutawaffa, the trailer, coming on up the hill, and they're now eyeing up the 2 furlong marker, and it's Langham in front, bidding to make all from Elspeth Rose. Canaria Prince is in the clear. Shaka Bua to the outside. French Red is over to the left, and Hugsy is widest of all, and they're heading down towards the last furlong, and Langham is the one to catch, leads by a couple of lengths to French Red. Canaria.
I'm out of here, man.
Hugsy on the wide outside, inside the final furlong. It's still Langham. Langham running on by a couple of lengths to French Red in second place. There's a race on for places. Langham makes all, however. Langham the winner. French Red second. Tight third.
Market suspended.
Shaka Bua and Canaria Prince.
Langham broke well from stall number 8 and made all under Connor Beasley, tongue-tied 5-year-old, and lands a bit of a gamble here in this lowly 46 to 60 grade. Done well over 10 furlongs at Beverley in the past, Langham, but had plenty of pace for this 6 furlongs. We knew he'd stay once he hit the front, or once he was in front halfway up the hills.
Thank you ever so much, Lukey. Set to go then. 2-year-olds, centre stage again here. The 4th race of the day. And they're off. And they're
Market in play.
Broadly dwelt, and so too, thank the Lord, a bit slowly into stride, and Sharif is taken back to the rear end of the field, but showing plenty of speed with loads of experience, as well as Golden Rainbow to lead up from A Day in Asia in second place. Charming Wally and Neton up on the outside. They're 3 and 4, with Astaroth just in behind them. Brilliant News against the inside running rail has Sharif on the outside, and South Audley just in behind that one with Ye Good Thing. Thank the Lord, after that tardy start, is struggling to land a blow. Switch to the outside to try and get a run, but he's a long way back.
Oakley dokley.
Golden Rainbow then is out in front. Golden Rainbow shows the way under Holly Doyle from Charming Wally. Netton now under heavy pressure. A Day in Asia still stalks the leader, going well against the rail. Followed then by Brilliant News and Astaroth, who are both being ridden along. Your Good Thing comes next, and Sharif and South Audley are the next pair. Stretching on, Golden Rainbow, but A Day
I'm
in
out of
Asia
here, man.
trying to land a blow. These two have opened right up over Charming Wally. Golden Rainbow clinging on. Here comes A Day in Asia. Big run from Machine Murphy down the outside. Tight finish there. A Day in Asia joined Golden
Market
Rainbow right
suspended.
on the line. South Audley and
towards the outside, Devious Dreamer, and towards the inside, Davitus, the leading trio as they go into the turn. Devious Dreamer takes over, leads from Braga. Davitt is third. On the outside, Retro Flame is improved. Enger is next. As they continue across, Dreamcatcher behind them, and then She's Good Company. Towards the inside is Supreme Machine. Just ahead of Faraway Dreams, and at the back of the field is Forever My Girl as they head across. On the approach to the straight, about 4.5 furlongs ahead of them, Devious Dreamer by little under a length. Braga is a close second, and they're followed by Retro Flame with the white face, disputing third spot with Davitt. Enger is up on the outside,
Oakley dokley.
black and pink, making headway, and they're followed to the straight by She's Good Company. Dreamcatcher is towards the inside, trying to make some headway around them as Faraway Dreams as they straighten up, with about 2.5 furlongs to race. Pale blue colours of Devious Dreamer towards the inside, the red and yellow of Braga challenging. Enger, the red headgear down the outside, making headway as She's Good Company. Davitt is behind them. Supreme Machine is trying to stay.
I'm out of here, man.
Into the furlong pole. Devious Dreamer tackled by She's Good Company out in the centre of the course. Braga is behind them, well inside the final furlong. Devious Dreamer over on the rail with the advantage still. She's Good Company staying on as they go to the line. Devious Dreamer on the far side will hold on, win for James Barton.
Market suspended.
She's Good Company second. Braga
Redemption's got the toe going into the first turn. Sharabang is also prominent to the inside running rail. Rusco is just off the leaders with Star Citizen's Black Jacket then hunting them up. Cool Dandy is widest of all. Further back to Gems Bond, Red Zone and Highlander Claim, and the back marker is Sweet Embrace. So they're making the run now inside the final half mile of their journey, and it is Rebel Redemption who has got the lead for Jason Hart. Leads by about a half length to Firkham Hall and Billy Garrity. Rusco's about a length further back, being chased by Star Citizen. Sharabang up against the dark blue and yellow colours. Then trying to get into his Highlander Claim. Further back to Gems Bond, Red Zone. Last of all is Sweet Embrace. They climb the hill, entering the 2, and it's Rebel Redemption, Firkham Hall. Here comes Star Citizen. Black colours to the far side. Cool Dandy is trying to run on, and Firkham Hall has got the lead at the furlong marker, and Firkham Hall has now quickened away.
I'm out of here, man.
The Rebel Redemption. Cool Dandy staying on down the outside, and Star Citizen, but it is Firkham Hall driven clear of the field in the hands of Billy Garrity. Firkham Hall wins well, tight places. Rebel Redemption probably just second.
Market
Cool Dandy
suspended.
third. Star Citizen, Rusco and Gems Bond, they were pretty close up behind.
Youth over experience, 3-year-old Firkham Hall wins it. A horse who's been informed second last time out, went up £3 for chasing home Motawazi last time. Wins this from stall 10. Prominent throughout behind Sharabang, the leader in the early exchanges. Firkham goes on and wins it, Firkham Hall. Rebel Redemption, the early leader indeed, had been prominent.
And that's just about that. They're off
Market
away.
in play.
Away well was Mamilius. Tamu also got a good start. And they're joined now by Epsom Faithful towards the outside. Just in behind them, Invincible Lan and also Billy Mill. They're both well in touch. One Heart's not far away. Rivers Lad is the one who's outpaced at the back end of the field in last place. So Sheen Murphy's come to the front now on Tamu through the first 2 furlongs. Mamilius is right up the inside. Then towards the outer, Epsom Faithful. Invincible Lan and Billy Mill are together. They're both towards the outside of Mamilius, who just got ever so slightly unbalanced there. Not sure quite what happened with him. One Heart behind, and Rivers Lad still struggles on. Tomu comes down towards the 2 furlong marker in the turn for home. In front from Mamilius, who's trying to organise a challenge. Epsom Faithful there, as now Billy Mill comes under pressure and wide on the track. Invincible Lan's in behind him in the yellow, and One Heart not making any further impression. Tomu tries to stretch away.
I'm out of here, man.
Just yet. Down the outside, Billy Mill is trying to come with a renewed effort. Mamilius is on the rail. Then we've got Epsom Faithful, but Tomu firmly in charge now, and it's a treble for Ish, much involved with Mamilius.
Old Tom Higgins with Farron improving up on the outside, also improving into the leading trio County Wicklow as they settle down. Zola Sakura goes along in front, followed by County Wicklow, far on the outside towards the inner Moss Tucker. Old Tom Higgins is next, Gaharris towards the outside in mid-division, Wexford Soil towards the inner, Rip Wendy next, and then Run the Jewels towards the outside simply sideways. And just the back marker as they run downhill is Many Words as they head on to the end of the back straight. Zola Sakura, Colin Keane in the lead, County Wicklow up on the outside for Seamus Heifer in a close second, and they're tracked to the far turn by Farron, Declan McDonough on the outside of Moss Tucker and Billy Lee. Followed around the turn by Old Tom Higgins, Chris Hayes, Gaharris, Shane Cross on the outside of Wexford Soil and Kevin Manning. As they pass the 5 furlong point and head across on this long approach to the straight, Zola Sakura leads by less than half a length now as County closed up on the outer. They're 2.5 in front of Farron and Moss Tucker. Then Old Tom Higgins, a break of about 3 lengths then to Gaharris, followed by Rip Wendy and Wexford Soil simply sideways. Run the Jewels. At the back is Many Words. Nearing the turn in and the 3 furlong point, Zola Sakura, County Wicklow close second. They're chased by Farron, driven along on the inside Moss Tucker. Trying to improve around the outside is Old Tom Higgins. A break then to Gaharris as they head up the straight with less than 2.5 to race. Zola Sakura, County Wicklow, Old Tom Higgins.
I'm out of here, man.
Centre of the course. Behind them trying to stay on is Gaharris and then Moss Tucker. Heading on now with over a furlong to race. Old Tom Higgins stands side. Zola Secura in the centre. Gahera stays on well on the far side with the red cap, and then far on well inside the final furlong. Zola Secura on the far side challenging is Gahera, and they fight it out. Going to the line, Zola Secura on the stand side will win for Gerlines and Colin
Market
Keane.
suspended.
Second, Gahiris, who was well supported later on the market. Gahiris ran home well to be second, looking briefly a threat to the eventual winner before the winner found more. Pick it up here inside the last two furlongs. Colin Keane in full flow and the eventual winner, sticking his left hand. A couple of backhanders getting rolling. And look, to this point, 6 could be involved with chances, but once Colin gets rolling on the eventual winner, he finds plenty for pressure. The big outsider, Old Tom Higgins, briefly looked on the near side like he was going to be the one to go and challenge, but he has petered out somewhat at the death to be fourth. Good run by him nonetheless. He should improve off that.
Market in play.
The distance is an extended 1 mile 3 furlongs. On the wide outside is Clansman to the inside red sleeves of Dreams Unwind, with Carragillihy, the grey, taking a bit of a grip, a little bit keen, with Astronomic Choice in the yellow jacket. Regimento is next, and Dr. TJ Eckelberg is on the extreme outside, also a bit keen, not getting any cover there on the wing. So it is the Dreams Unwind going down into the dip, leads by about a length and a half to Clansman and PJ McDonald, Carragillihy and Duran Fentiman, the inside of Regimento and Astronomic Choice, and Dr. TJ Eckelberg is at the back with a mile to go. Taking the turn, and it's Dreams Unwind, the filly, Ben Curtis in front on Dreams Unwind, and lead by about 2 lengths as they move down the far side of the course. They are being followed in second place by Clansman, Carragillihy to the inside, another length to Regimento, then Astronomic Choice, and Dr. TJ Eckelberg sits in last place, so with about 5 lengths covering this field. They have less than 7 furlongs to go, and it is a Dreams Unwind showing the way. Clansman in the clear second, with Carragillihy to the inside rail, followed by Regimento's 3 wide off that turn. Astronomic Choice just been nudged along there by Jane Elliott, and Dr. TJ Eckelberg, Danny Tudhope still sitting in last as they make the descent to the final half mile. So making the run now to the turn at the half mile marker. And it's Dreams Unwind from Clansman, who's just been shaken up a fraction. Carragillihy in the slipstream of the pace setter to the rail. Regimento having pressure applied, as is Astronomic Choice. No serious move yet from Dr. TJ Eckelberg. And Dr. TJ Eckelberg, Danny Tudhope now coming there between horses. They fan out towards the last quarter of a mile. And it's Dreams Unwind, Clansman. And now Danny Tudhope produces Dr. TJ Eckelberg with a run to give chase. Dreams Unwind and Dr. TJ Eckelberg.
I'm out of here, man.
Close together there, over a furlong left to go. Dreams Unwind and Dr. TJ Eckelberg. Carragillihy next. Clansman has dropped away. They're inside the final furlong. Dr. TJ Eckelberg is trying to pass a very determined Dreams Unwind and will not pass. Dreams Unwind finds plenty, finds more. Dreams Unwind the winner. Dr. TJ
Market
Eckelberg
suspended.
second, Carragillihy third, then Clansman, Astronomic Choice and Regimento.
Well, it was Dreams Unwind, the genuine one, over Dr. TJ Eckelberg, and third was Carragillihy. They were both genuine. I just meant the reference back to those eyes of truth from the film. And Dreams Unwind beat Dr. TJ Eckelberg and Carragillihy in third. Confident ride from Danny Tudhope, but then Mark Johnston horses, you know what we always say.
And they're off.
Market in play.
Missed the break there, missed it quite badly, and follow Intello a little bit outpaced to the first bend as they head to that first turn. Posty has this narrow advantage from Smith, who's up there in second place. Ballarico disputes third. On the outside of those, Tin Fandango and Manzil right up with the pace as well. Yagan just drops in behind them together with Gavlar. And then there's a small break back to Winander, who keeps company with Give Peace a Chance. Follow Intello comes next, and after that slow start, Bird for Life is still slightly detached in last place. Down the side of the course they come then, in this Sky Sports Racing HD Virgin 535 handicap. And up front, Tin Fandango now comes through to join Posty as they head on the bend into the home straight. Posty still just about in front from Tin Fandango. Gavlar Smith, the next ones, and then Yagan in fifth place now, just between runners, getting some cover with Ballarico on his outside and Winander towards the inner. Followed then by Give Peace a Chance in the orange. Pace is steadied right up here. Manzil and following Tello. They're next, and although last, Bird for Life is now well in touch. Less than a mile and a quarter left to go, and one circuit left to run in the Sky Sports Racing HD Virgin 535 handicap. And Posty still holds the lead from Tin Fandango. Gavlar and Smith next, followed by Winander. Winander's got Ballarico on the outside, and then buried right away. Plumb mid-division for Yagan, the favourite, with Give Peace a Chance and Manzil next. And they're followed by Following Tello and Bird for Life as they move on then at the halfway stage. The leader, Posty, still showing up by 1/2 of a length to Tin Fandango in second place. Tin Fandango's followed by Gavlar. Smith and Ballarico a close 4 and 5. Then comes Manzil with the favourite Yagan in the field. Patiently ridden as well. Just behind Yagan is Give Peace a Chance on the rail. That's Winander just starting to be squeezed along. Bird for Life has improved past Following Tello, who's now the back marker. And there Winander seemed to hit the rail further back. They head then with 5 furlongs now left to run, and Ballarico comes through to be a new leader from Tin Fandango as Posty drops away quite quickly. In third place, Smith still travels up okay. Gavlar next. Manzil's under heavy pressure. Manzil is followed then by Yagan, who's staying out very wide. Meanwhile, Give Peace a Chance is ridden for luck amongst runners towards the outside. Yagan having everything thrown at him as well on the wide outside as Ballarico leads them down the side of the course, heading to the final turn. Smith in second place, still with every chance. Yagan comes next. Then Tin Fandango. Back in 5th place is Gavlar, only 6 for Give Peace a Chance, and Bird for Life running on from the back end of the field. And up front, Ballarico, really enterprising ride from Tom Greatrex here. He's 3 clear from Smith and favourite Yagan. Look at Bird for Life coming home strongly down the outside, but Ballarico definitely the one to catch. They come with 1/2 furlong left to go.
I'm out of here, man.
Yagan in second, Bird for Life in 3rd place. Ballarico is home. Fabulous ride. Tom Greatrex
Market
just
suspended.
turned the screw at exactly the right time. Has beaten Yagan and also Bird for Life, and they were clear of Give Peace a Chance.
Play.
Westy in the early stages towards the inside. Improving is the grey Rustler, also close up as they head up the far side. Towards the outside, Witham River, and between horses is Wilmer McLean. They're followed in the early stages by Television. Wide of Television is Tazaral, and they're followed downhill by Irish Chief towards the outside, Bamboo Bay towards the inner. They're ahead of Sawbuck. Rockfield Westy at the back with Parish Delight as they continue. In the back straight, heading to the turn at the far point of the track. Disputing the lead now, Wilmer McLean with Witham River up on the outside. And they're tracked into the far turn by Rustler. In 4th spot is Tazaral. And then Television. Irish Chief in 6th position as they begin the run across the top of the track towards the straight. Nearing the 5 furlong pole. Wilmer McLean by less than 1/2 a length. With a length and a half away to Rustler. Tazaral is towards the outside. They're followed by Television towards the inside of Irish Chief. A break of a couple of lengths then to Bamboo Bay. With Bamboo Bay as they approach the turn in is Parish Delight as they head for the turn. River up on the outside in the yellow and red colours. On the inner disputing it, Wilmer McLean. Tazaral is just behind them. The grey is Rustler towards the inside. Irish Chief pushed along behind them, and then Television. Parish Delight trying to make some headway to the outside as they head on towards the 2. Witham River in the centre.
I'm out of here, man.
Tazaral challenging stand side, and they move on. Parish Delight makes headway down the outside. Irish Chief is also staying on, less than a furlong and a half to race. Tazarel, Witham River over on the far side. Irish Chief behind them is Parish Delight, but Tazarel is taken over and is quickened away. Tazarel stretching clear, Irish Chief second, Parish Delight staying on from the back, Bamboo Bay, but Tazarel wins impressively for Dermot Weldon. Colin Keane,
Market
Irish Chief
suspended.
second, Parish Delight third, Bamboo Bay was fourth.
Really impressive performance by Tazarel to get off the mark on his second time on the track. He travelled really well under rider Colin Keane to go away and win very impressively. He travelled extremely well down to the furlong marker. When asked for an effort, he's quickened away and won in the style of a really promising horse. Pick it up here to 2 furlong marker. Witham River, if you backed him, you were always comfortable until this point when the green colours and Colin Keane loomed up.
Smartly with Iolani to the inside of Rocket Rod and Lord Toranaga Keen on the wide outer. Betty Grable behind the field at the moment in last position as they go on down the hill, and it's Rocket Rod the leader by just over a length. Puckle Joe Fanning, dark blue jacket in the centre. Lord Toranaga racing with zest on the extreme outside, now coming forward to take on Rocket Rod for the lead. Rocket Rod, Lord Toranaga, Puckle Iolani in the blue and white colours to the rail, and Betty Grable is the back marker as they take the turn, and they have less than a mile to run. So it is Rocket Rod going down the far side in the hands of Sam James. Lord Toranaga in second place for Kevin Stott. Then there's a gap opening up of about 2.5 lengths to Puckle on the outside of Iolani, and Betty Grable remains in last position, and they have less than 7 furlongs to gallop. So it is Rocket Rod in front of Lord Toranaga, and they are followed by Puckle to the outside. Puckle is looking to complete this hat-trick today, carries the £5 penalty, sits to the outside of Iolani, who has been jumping, and Betty Grable, the back marker. Making the run down the hill with 4.5 furlongs to go. Rocket Rod still leads from Lord Toranaga, a length and a half away. Puckle to the outside of Iolani, and Betty Grable, the mare, the 7-year-old mare, still at the back, but being pushed along there, still in touch. They're now about to turn at the 3 furlong pole, and it is Rocket Rod leading by 3/4 of a length to Lord Toranaga. Puckle coming widest of all to the extreme right as they make the run now towards the 2 furlong marker, and all 5 runners seeing plenty of daylight, and it's Puckle who grabs the near side running rail. Down the far side is Rocket Rod, the width of the course almost separating them. Here's Betty Grable with a run, then Iolani and Lord Toranaga.
I'm out of here, man.
Taking the run down towards the furlong pole. It's Betty Grable, Puckle and Iolani, and the action now unfolding to the near side. They've dropped Lord Toranaga and Rocket Rod inside the final 100 yards. It's Betty Grable between horses. Iolani trying hard to the outside. Betty Grable the winner. Iolani.
He's done me. Mark Howard beat me. Never take on the author of One Jump Ahead. Betty Grable from the back early on and gets there under Joanna Mason claiming the 3. Iolani brave in defeat. They all came to the stand side. So 5 beat 6. Puckle pushed along at the bottom of the hill, finishes a clear third, 2 lengths behind the second or so, or maybe a bit less. But good old Betty Grable, 7 years of age. Mark Howard insisted we can't put a line through her just yet. The 7-year-old legs got the better of the 9-year-old's Iolani, with Puckle back in third. Now there's a dropping of a whip here. Let's just work out which one it is. Puckle, is it?
They're often
Market in play.
Kim Wexler out very, very fast, though, together with the outsider Campa Choo Choo, with Obtuse trying to get through on the inside of Marta Boy, and on the outer, Lucky Ava just taken back. Rania comes further back. Outcast will be played late, and Black Sparrow, having missed the break, is still last, but now well in touch. They come down the side of the course. 3 furlongs left to run. Rank outsider Campa Choo Choo is the one to catch at the moment from Kim Wexler in second place. Back in third place, Marta Boy on the outside of Obtuse on the inner. Ava's next, and then Rania, followed then by Outcast and Black Sparrow, and Campa Choo Choo turns for home, still clear by 3 lengths, giving it a right to go. Kim Wexler trying to close once again on them, followed then by Rania's in third place. Here comes Asheen Murphy, Outcast. Here's Lucky Ava, blue and white.
I'm out of here, man.
Outside, Kim Wexler regains the lead here from Campa Choo Choo. Lucky Ava's back in third place. It is Kim Wexler who is out in front and wins the last from Lucky Ava.
Market suspended.
Great run, finished third.
Also close to the early pace is Patchouli, pro bono towards the inside, collaborating is towards the outer. Dark Magic making headway up the inside as they continue up the far side. Duquesa Beach leads. Out to the outside is Collaborating, close in behind them pro bono. Towards the inside is Dark Magic. Patchouli also close in the leading group as they continue on. Towards the end of the back straight, less than 7 furlongs to race. Duquesa Beach, Collaborating has improved up on the outside. And they're tracked to the far turn by Dark Magic and Pro Bono. Patchouli, and their outside is Monsoon as they make the turn less than 6 furlongs to race. Duquesa Beach leads by less than a length. Collaborating in second spot, and they're followed by Dark Magic. Pro Bono between horses. On the outside of them is Monsoon, and behind that leading 5, the Perch has made some ground behind them towards the inner as they head across. Nearing the half-mile pole, Duquesa Beach continuing to show the way. Collaborating is second. Dark Magic is towards the inside, just third. Up on the outside, the yellow colours of Monsoon between horses Pro Bono. Just behind them is the Perch with Sweet November alongside. Honoroi makes some headway around the leading group as they turn in and head up the straight, 2.5 furlongs to race. Duquesa Beach still out in front, chased by Collaborating. The Perch over towards the far side. Down the outside in the yellow is Monsoon.
I'm out of here, man.
Behind them, Sweet November. Honoroi in the extreme stand side as they head on towards the furlong pole, spread across the track. Duquesa Beach still the leader. Honoroi challenging near side. They fight it out. Monsoon behind them, the Perch and Pro Bono, but well inside the final furlong. Duquesa Beach leads from Honoroi second as they go to the line. Duquesa Beach out in front would win it for Lee Smith and Siobhan Rutledge from Honoroi
Market
second,
suspended.
Monsoon, and in fourth spot Clanjock.
Good performance by Duquesa Beach to win and bring up another win on the track for this filly. Siobhan Rutledge made all the running on this one. She broke alertly out of gates, got a nice lead throughout and picked up at the top of the straight and has kept on well for her young rider who had a nice winner here at this track yesterday. Siobhan had a very good winter riding at Dundalk. Things have been a little bit quieter for her on the third.
Market in play.
The first race, the KilbegganRaces.com QR maiden hurdle over 2 miles. First to show in front is Time to Bite. Close up is Right Third and Clyde. They're tracked by Sir Neymar. Green jacket of Mullins Cross. They jump the first flight. Heading on to number 2. In the lead is Time to Bite. Tracked by Right Third and Clyde, Sir Neymar. Leading Prospect picks up ground on the outside. Most stable companion Tarqueen's Glory. Next on the inside is Mullins Cross. Good run to flight number 3. Time to Bite, joined by Sir Neymar and Leading Prospect. Then Right Third and Clyde, Tarqueen's Glory. Millie's Might has improved from rear division. Then Mullins Cross and Legacy of Dreams and Kells Priory. Followed away from flight number 3 by Falha. And then the little Aussie Battler. Preparing the good run to the 4th flight, the hurdle in the straight, and it's Time to Bite and Cal Shine with a narrow advantage over Sir Neymar. Jack Hogan in third is Leading Prospect and James O'Reilly. Behind them, a couple of lengths to Millie's Might, improving under Jared Wallace. And then Mullins Cross, Tom Hamilton, and in between horses is Tarqueen's Glory and Michael O'Sullivan as they shape up for the 4th flight. Last one next time, and the leader is Time to Bite by a length to Sir Neymar. Then Mullins Cross on the inside of Leading Prospect, parked out a little bit wide, is Millie's Might and then Tarqueen's Glory. Circuit of race, heading back to their point of departure. It's Time to Bite, opening up a couple of lengths advantage over Sir Neymar. Millie's Might next, and then Leading Prospect and Mullins Cross. And between horses is Tarqueen's Glory and then Falha. Right Third and Clyde next, and then Kells Priory and Lark Hill Lady. The little Aussie Battlers on the outside, then Legacy of Dreams and Rex Kitten and Galloway Dulia. They graze the back markers. They jump the 5th flight, 4 from the finish. Heading inside halfway and continuing up front is Time to Bite. Asserting by about 4 or 5 lengths, heading towards the turn, bringing them to the second last. Time to Bite leads Sir Neymar, then leading Prospect, and running the rail is Mullins Cross, and in between horses is Tarquin's Glory, and they're followed by Millie's Might. Heading towards the second last flight, Time to Bite, attempting to make all, leads Sir Neymar, Mullins Cross, leading Prospect, Tarquin's Glory. Millie's Might is on the outside of Fauncha, that little Aussie battler next and Driven. And these are followed by Rags Kitten. Kells Priory has dropped out tamely. Good run to the final flight. In the KilbegganRaces.com QR Maiden Hurdle, in the lead is Time to Bite with Trying to Challenge. In the centre is leading Prospect. Tarquin
I'm outta here,
is
man.
getting into it, heading for the home turn, and with a sweeping run, it is Tarquin's Glory who picks it up. From Stable Companion leading Prospect, running on is Fauncha, and then Millie's Might. And dropping away is the long-time leader, Time to Bite, but the leader is Tarquin's Glory. At the final flight, Tarquin's Glory over a couple of lengths in front of leading Prospect, who's trying to rally, and then Fauncha and Millie's Might next, driven out Tarquin's Glory, and Michael O'Sullivan from on the near side, Millie's Might beaten a length. In third, leading Prospect.
Market suspended.
He's had the first and the third. Tarquin's Glory is won it under Mike O'Sullivan. And leading Prospect, who was just acting the goat a bit beforehand, has run a good race. Back in third spot. 7-2, our winner returns, beating Millie's Might, who came home with a bit of a wet sail for Owen Doyle and part owner Gerard Wallace, I should say. But very short run in here, Kate.
Yes, it certainly is, and it's just a little bit too short, but Millie's Might will plenty be fun to have with her for her and her connections, but it was all about Michael Kennedy here. He had the first and the third.
Market in play.
.com Phillies handicap, and one of the last ones away was Scotter Best. Meanwhile, it's Tell Me Your Story, who's on the outside of Beechwood Emily. Those two are showing the way. The said Bergen Party Rebel, they're not too far away as they now take the turn around that first bend. Tell Me Your Story leads Stable Companion Party Rebel. Beechwood Emily, Pale Blue Jacket just in behind them, being followed to the outside by Forbidden Beauty. The said Bergen not really settling at the moment, really over racing for Jason Hart, trying to get balance going towards the half-mile marker. Brazen Bow, mainly white colours, to the outside of Billy's Girl, further back to Stranger on the Shore, and then comes Scotter Best, so Bazzy to the inside, and Golden Melody around the field. So they pass the 3 furlong point, and it's Tell Me Your Story in front of Party Rebel, Beechwood Emily, Forbidden Beauty on the wing. Golden Melody coming there with a big run in the red diamond colours. They come towards the near side once again, and it is Tell Me Your Story and Party Rebel. Those two. Party Rebel has hit the front at the end of the final quarter of a mile from Tell Me Your Story. It's been a Mark Johnston 1 and 2 throughout here. They're exchanging.
I'm out of here, man.
Followed by Golden Melody, Brazen Bow inside the final furlong. Party Rebel and Tell Me Your Story coming back at Party Rebel. Tell Me Your Story, Orange Jacket far side. Party Rebel near side. Tell Me Your Story, Party Rebel. It's a Johnston 1-2. Tell Me Your Story beats Party Rebel.
Market suspended.
Golden Melody.
Yeah, it's a 1-2. Tell Me Your Story and Party Rebel from Golden Melody on the eve of Royal Ascot. Remember the double eclipse, double trigger year as well. Not quite that, but even so, Mark Johnston 1-2 on the eve of Royal Ascot. And again, Mike Doyle, the winning owner, many a good horse with the love prefix, or indeed love suffix sometimes. Tell Me Your Story, this particular horse.
Of Dreams in third spot, and at the back in the early stages, Casanova towards the inside of Indian Sioux as they head up the back straight. They've covered more than a furlong. Ottoman Emperor going along in front under Ben Cohen, leads by 2.5, maybe 3 lengths to Dublin Journal. Kevin Manning in second. Fields of Dreams running third in the red and black colours, Declan McDonough. To the outside, the yellow and green of Indian Sioux, Luke McAteer, and at the back is Casanova and Colin Keane as they continue towards the end of the back straight. Little change in the order as Ottoman Emperor continues to show the way, tracked in second by Dublin Journal. Indian Sioux has improved up on the outside to share third spot with Fields of Dreams. Casanova at the back, about 5 lengths covering them as they begin. They run across the top of the track. On the approach to the straight, they're nearing the 5 furlong pole. Ottoman Emperor leads by 2 lengths. Dublin Journal second. Indian Sioux just third. Fields of Dreams the inner. Casanova at the back of a tightly grouped field as they Continue on the approach to the straight. Ottoman Emperor by just a length and a half. Dublin Journal tracking in second. Indian Sioux is close on the outside in third, and the other pair together. Casanova improving slightly on the outside of Fields of Dreams as they near the 3 furlong point and make the turn into the straight. Ottoman Emperor nudged along in front, tracked by Dublin Journal. Indian Sioux around the outside in the yellow and green. Casanova makes headway behind him to the right-hand side, and then Fields of Dreams.
I'm out of here, man.
Dublin Journal in the centre. Indian Sioux near side. Ottoman Emperor under pressure over towards the far side. Casanova towards the extreme stand side, spread across the track as they near the furlong pole. Dublin Journal and Ottoman Emperor over towards the far side. Indian Sioux towards the near side with Casanova. Inside the final furlong, Ottoman Emperor has regained the advantage and goes on as they go to the line. Ottoman Emperor will win for Ben Cohn and Johnny Murta. Dublin Journal second, Casanova
Market
third.
suspended.
Indian Sioux in fourth.
Very good performance by Ottoman Emperor to win his second race in succession, his second run on the turf. He made a running under Ben Cohn. He never looked like he was totally enjoying things in front. He was behind the bridle for his rider all the way. He went into the straight. Dublin Journal then joined him, headed him, and Ottoman Emperor, once he got company, got into top gear, and he stayed on strongly inside last furlong to go away and win nicely at the death. He's definitely, to my mind, a 1.5 mile horse in the making.
Market in play.
They have 12 flights to jump. Shanavoon Lady sets off to make the running, followed by Shanwalla. Face the odds on the inside of Wrong Direction, couple of lengths to Meticulous. And then Multi-Mill, 12 Olympians last of the 7 as they clear the second flight. Good run to number 3, Shanavoon Lady and Adam Short. Course and distance winners the run before last. Make the run towards the third flight, tracked closely by Shanwalla and Jack Gilligan. Then the nose banded Wrong Direction, Donny McInerney in third, Meticulous and Hugh Morgan just fourth. From Face the Odds and Lone Walsh, Multi-Mill, Ryan Tracy in the gap to 12 Olympians, Mikey Hamill. Good run to the fourth flight. Shanavoon Lady is joined by Shanwalla. The pair opening up a lead over Wrong Direction, Meticulous in the blue and orange in fourth. Then Face the Odds and Multi-Mill and 12 Olympians. Coming across to the fourth flight in the straight, Shanavoon Lady, less than a length in front of Shanwalla, the red cap. In third place, Wrong Direction, then Meticulous and Face the Odds, Multi-Mill, 12 Olympians. Little or no changes in the order of running at the fourth flight. Final flight in 2 circuits time. Shanavoon Lady in front of Shanwalla, Wrong Direction. A reminder out the back, 12 Olympians. Wrong Direction is tracked by Meticulous, then Face the Odds, Multi-Mill. Heading out in the second circuit. 8 flights left to jump. In this 3-miler, the Forever Equestrian Clothing and Tax Store Novice Hurdle. Shanavoon Lady in front by length to Shanwalla, 2.5 lengths back to the third running Wrong Direction, then Meticulous and Face the Odds. First and second favourites racing together, then Multi-Mill and 12 Olympians a little bit closer in rear. Reaching flight number 5, Shanavoon Lady pops it just over the length in front of Shanwalla, a couple of lengths to Wrong Direction. Tracked by Meticulous and Face the Odds. Bit of a break to Multi-Mill and 12 Olympians. Making the turn towards the halfway stage. No changes up front. Shanavoon Lady and Adam Short continuing to show the way to Shanwalla and Jack Gilligan. Couple of lengths back to Meticulous. Hugh Morgan on the outside of Wrong Direction. Then Face the Odds, Multi-Mill, and the gap once more back to 12 Olympians. Flight number 7, Shanavoon Lady, Shanwalla, Wrong Direction, Meticulous, Face the Odds, Multi-Mill, and these 6 have gone well clear of a struggling 12 Olympians. Making the turn to come across the straight second time. Another 5 flights left to jump.
Oakley dokley.
And it's Shanavoon Lady in front Been there from the outset. Shanwalla always a handy second, then Meticulous, who got things up and running over hurdles last time out. Running the rail is wrong direction, then face the odds. Back marker of the leaders is Multi-Mill. Discount 12 Olympians. Final flight next time. Number 8 this circuit. Shanavun Lady, Shanwalla, wrong direction, Meticulous. 12 Olympians has been pulled up. Final couple face the odds and Multi-Mill shown the reins at the back of the field. Heading out in their third and final circuit. 4 flights left to jump. Tightening up a fraction, Shanavun Lady, Shanwalla, length and a half in front of Meticulous, and then wrong direction. 2.5 lengths to face the odds. Last but one back marker is Multi-Mill. Downhill they go to the next flight 4 from the finish. Shanavun Lady yet to be headed, Shanwalla second, then Meticulous on the outside of wrong direction. Face the odds. And latest one to cry enough is Multi-Mill. On to the third last flight. Shanavun Lady rejoined by Shanwalla, then Meticulous in wrong direction, faced the odds, pushed away from the flight. Good run to the second last, and Shanwalla picks it up from Meticulous. Shanavun Lady is dropped back on the inside of wrong direction and faced the odds, being asked to try and take closer order. Heading for the second last, Shanwalla and Jack Gilligan in front. Poised second is Meticulous and Hugh Morgan, wrong direction the rail. Downey McInerney and faced the odds. Staying on for Owen Walsh's urgings in fourth. Shanavun Lady has dropped back. Away from the second last, Shanwalla from wrong direction who's picked up the chase. Meticulous is on the outside. These 3 in a line, gone 5-6 lengths clear to face the odds. Third new leader in the race, wrong direction, picks it up.
I'm out of here, man.
Meticulous. Clear break back to face the odds. Shanavun Lady a long way behind. Heading for the home turn. 1 flight left to jump in the 3 mile forever equestrian clothing and tax store Novus Hurdle. Shanwalla on the inside is finding ahead of wrong direction. Meticulous appears to be beaten off and then faced the odds, who's still plodding on. Coming to the final flight at Shanwalla from wrong direction, the near side, and then faced the odds and Meticulous. It's Shanwalla in front as they race up towards the finish from wrong direction. Face the odds is still staying on, poking in between horses, but it's Shanwalla from face the odds in the clear and closing fast, but Shanwalla and face the odds.
Market suspended.
In that order, and then wrong direction and Meticulous.
Got very close in the end. Shanwalla was looking for the line and faced the odds. It was off the bridle a long way from home. Was staying on very stoutly for Owen Walsh. First impressions were, though, that Shanwalla might have just held on. We'll get confirmation from the judge very shortly. But if he has held on, Kate, that would have to go down as a pretty gritty effort. He looked in big trouble when wrong direction went past. Did you think the game was up for Shanwalla at that stage?
Yeah, I thought it was when Shanwalla, but he just had...
And there
Market in play.
Runner was one of the last ones to stride as they go through the first of 8 furlongs, and it is willy-nilly who breaks the line. Willy-nilly just taking over to the inside. Right there, 6 strings in the pink jacket, 6 strings. Aaron Moore is also on the pace with, to the wide outside, Pacino. Further back to Little Ted, and then Blue Tech and Rum Runner still at the back end of the field. Zoravan and Detective are just in front of that one. So they leave the back straight behind them. It's willy-nilly by just over a length to 6 strings. Half a length to Aaron Moore on the running rail. Pacino, grey jacket. Little Ted to its inside. Gap then of 2 to Blue Tech. Zoravan, Detective in the red colours, and then comes Rum Runner. Making the run now towards the final half mile. It's willy-nilly Ellen McCain from the informed 6 strings and sound. Aaron Moore's just in behind them. Little Ted in the red and black diamonds. Pacino in the grey jacket. Paul Hannigan trying to close in. Blue Tech's being pushed along. They're once again coming to the near side running rail. They have over a quarter of a mile to go. Willy-nilly 6 strings. Aaron Moore, Little Ted, Pacino. Detective looking for a way through. Inside the final quarter of a mile. Willy-nilly and Aaron Moore. 6 strings Wings is the one closest to the stands running rail. Little Ted's looking for a run. Runners in the centre of the track. Zoravan. Little Ted just wandering around.
I'm out of here, man.
However, inside the final furlong, it's Aaron Moore. Detective is now in the clear. Six String still but in contention. So too Runner and Little Ted. But the one that Aaron Moore wins. Detective is second. Tight third. Little Ted and Runner.
Market suspended.
So Aaron Moore, the winner, Danny Tudhope on the eve of Royal Ascot with David O'Mara. Could be a big week for those two. Detective in second position was on the rail, always way off.
Market in play.
Started really awkwardly there. Has lost the best part of half a dozen lengths and has already been driven to try and get on terms with the others there by Owen Lewis. They race into stride then, 1 mile, 3.5 furlongs. So the Royal Ascot tips on attheraces.com apprentice riders handicap stakes. And it's a short price favourite, the hat-trick seeking filly, Still an Icon, that will lead them towards the centre of the racecourse through the opening couple of furlongs or so. Now, from the mare, Team Lucky is now the mount of William Humphrey, racing in second behind the Rose Doors ridden leader, Still an Icon. Gravity Wave is in third. Imogen Matthias is now on board in the blue, white and red silks. And then the grey storming in. Green and black diamonds there for Aidan Keeley as they go through the centre of the course. Percy's Prince is next under Adam Farraher. And then Cinzento's made up the ground he lost at the start and now relegates Suns Up, Guns Up to be the back marker of the 7-strong field. Heading towards the furthest point away from the stands then, and it's Still an Icon. Who comes here seeking 3 wins in a row following successes at Lingfield and Leicester the last twice. Leads the way under Rose Doors. From Gravity Wavies to the inside of Team Lucky, they're in second and third. About 2 lengths then to find Storming In, who is positioned in fourth. Percy's Prince is next.
Ogly doggly.
On the inside in green and yellow of Cinzento is nudged along as they begin this journey back towards the final half a mile shortly. Suns Up, Guns Up in the orange, the back marker under Safi Osborne. Approaching the final half a mile then, and it's Still an Icon. He's made all the running to this point. Leading by a length over the mare Team Lucky in second in the light blue. Wider out on the track then Cinzento being pushed along once more, storming in between that wider running Cinzento and to the inside Gravity Wave, he still has chances. Then Suns Up, Guns Up and the back marker Percy's Prince as they continue their way up the home straight inside the final 2.5. Now pushing along on Still an Icon, leads narrowly from Team Lucky, begins to serve up a big looking challenge. Wider out then is storming in between those Suns Up, Guns Up.
I'm out of here, man.
Gravity Wave has now been ridden for more. And looks like the rider dropped the whip on that one as they head down towards the final furlong. It's Still an Icon under Rose Doors that still leads from Suns Up, Guns Up in second and Team Lucky just in behind in third. It's Still an Icon digging deep on the run towards the line. 3 wins in a row for Still an Icon. Ridden to victory by Rose Doors, beating
the far side high leg close up the centre of the course. Varna Gold, widest of all. Steady is also in the firing line and also prominent in the early stages New Society. As they come to pass the furlong pole and head up in front of the stand, spread across the track, over towards the inside high lake in the centre is New Society, between them Universal Focus in the yellow colours as they come to pass the judge. On the rail, high lake, Kevin Manning. To the outside, New Society and Circle Woods, the leading pair, followed around the turn by Universal Focus Gary Carroll. Also Chic Shane Foley is on the outside along the inner is Trump Card, Billy Lee. As they head into the back straight, High Lake and New Society, less than half a length between them. Universal Focus, also Chic, Trump Card. They're followed by the Abbey with Steadius, a break then of about 3 lengths to Guido Rennie Varna Gold. Between horses is Azakan and then Mountain Fox, Anti-Audrey. Behind them Stellify. And the final trio at this stage, Tal Sara, ahead of Lighthouse Lady. And also at the back of the field as they head up the far side is Rockbreaker. Running downhill at the halfway stage, heading to the end of the back straight. Not much to choose between New Society on the outside and High Lake on the inner. They're tracked by Universal Focus and Oh So Chic. Behind them, on the inner is Trump Card. Varnagold nudged along. The Abbey is between horses. And then with them is Stadius as they make the turn. High Lake by less than a length. New Society a close second. Universal Focus remains third. Oh So Chic is a close-up fourth on the outside as they head for the 5 furlong point and head across towards the straight. High Lake by over a length. Followed in second by New Society. Universal Focus is third. Oh So Chic 4. Trump Card is behind them. And they're followed across by Stadius. As they approach the turn in, they have less than half a mile to race. High Lake, New Society, Universal Focus is close, making good headway up on the outside. Both the Abbey with the white face and wide of him. As they make the turn in is Varnagold. As they straighten up, over towards the far side, High Lake. In the centre is New Society, Universal Focus. Trump Card over on the far rail. Oh So Chic
I'm out of here, man.
With the noseband. Wide of Oh So Chic is the Abbey. Widest of all is Mountain Fox. Spread across the track as they head to the furlong pole. Over towards the near side, Mountain Fox has come through. Over in the centre, Talsara. High Lake over on the extreme far side, but well inside the final furlong along the stands rail. It's Mountain Fox going to win the finale for Frank Oakes and Nathan Cross. Close for the second between High Lake,
Market
Talsara, and
suspended.
on the far side, Rockbreaker.
Very good performance by Mountain Fox, who wins nicely under rider Nathan Cross for trainer Frank Oakes. He also owns this horse. He's an 8-year-old now. Very likeable individual when he's on song, and he really bounced back to form today on the back of what was slightly below par run when last seen. Interesting to see the way the race developed into the straight. Nathan Cross elected to come right across the stand side under pressure, and he's kept on really well hard against this near side rail. Also Chic in the middle there, backing up quick after racing at Fairhouse on Friday night, had every chance at the top.
Mantra about EBF restricted maiden filly stakes. They're often racing.
Market in play.
Fairly good break by Royston Girl in the red sleeves, who's up there. Also Little Prayer in the white with the black cap is also prominent. Chanson d'Amour right down the near side with Deadly Weapon in the blue with the white brace is also prominent. Glass Trees out to the right is also handily ridden. Up on the rail is Sandy's Dream, in behind Chanson d'Amour in the purple and green jacket is Estefan, not far away with Clipsham Gold in the green and red silks. Then in behind that we have Isabel Moore in the blue and pink colours. Reminders for Cheese the One, who's very green. Berkey Girl is right out the back as Wondrous Things has made a bit of headway around runners as they race towards the final 2.5. Chanson d'Amour right down this stand side rail with Little Prayer for company, and also Royston Girl, those of experience in front with Glass Trees over on the far side. Sandy's Dream is in front with Clipsham Gold. Some headway from the back by Isabel Moore, who's out wide as they stretch out inside the final furlong and a half. Then right down this near side, Little Prayer challenged by Royston Girl. They're clear now.
I'm out of here, man.
And Glass Trees, Little Prayer in front down the near side from Royston Girl in second. Little Prayer getting well on top towards the line under Hayley Turner for Richard Spencer. Little Prayer will win the opener from Royston Girl in second, then Chanson d'Amour. Glass
Market
Trees.
suspended.
Isabel Moore and Cheese the One.
Yeah, experience very much coming to the fore as well. Little Prayer, who sat front and prominent actually throughout, has powered to victory, getting the better of Royston Girl, another who'd got a few runs under the belt. That's the fourth now, and she's come home in isolation. She bumped into a good one last time at Chelmsford on Bank Holiday Monday, Dig 2, who's got Royal Ascot aspirations for James Doyle and Hugo Palmer. And in the end...
Bem, por hoje já não faço mais nenhuma corrida. Tirei aqui algumas notas, estas todas. Vejo que tenho aqui muita corrida que tem entrada no final. Provavelmente não vou safar por aí, pelo menos para já. Faço muita entrada e acabo por perder esse take todo. Está aqui muitas entradas que deu muito prejuízo. Acaba por meter o dia em prejuízo. Se não fosse essas entradas, 6, 4, 10, 12... acaba por dar muito prejuízo essas entradas. Agora vou analisar as corridas. Provavelmente em cada corrida, ou nas corridas que eu achar mais importantes, meto como destaque na descrição e ver o que é que vai acontecer. Mas vejo que provavelmente perdi muito dinheiro no final, naquelas entradas muito especulativas no final, e por vezes sinto que fecho muito curto, antes do que devia, mas tenho que conferir bem isso. Então, depois, logo se vê como é que isto fica, para chegar a uma conclusão mesmo ótima. Então vá, pessoal, até já. Bem, isto agora com as corridas analisadas, reparamos que tivemos um prejuízo de uma stake. Possivelmente fizemos muitas má entradas e não explorámos bem as boas. Em termos de... Tive aqui a dar uma vista de olhos, se por acaso se esses retos teriam sido nas corridas mais curtas ou nas mais longas. Acho que ainda não é muito conclusivo qual seria o motivo destes retos, se algum tipo de corrida dá mais prejuízo que outras. Mas pronto, vamos ver aqui as notas finais. Tirei aqui umas notas, assim, umas coisas muito gerais, muito embrionárias. Para corrigir é não fazer as entradas no final. Raparam cerca de 14 euros do hipotético lucro. 14 euros dava-nos mais de... como é destes 14 euros dava-nos quase meia banca de lucro. Neste caso era bom, já que estamos no início. Fazer a divisão aconteceu-nos ficarmos agarrados por causa de não conseguir fazer a divisão dentro não conseguimos fazer a divisão, por causa que como o Edge demorava 3 segundos a fazer a corrida, o cavalo, a odd acabou por subir e acabámos por não conseguir fazer o Edge. A reter back às corridas, nas corridas curtas, back aos da frente, aos que vão na frente, costuma dar bom lucro, principalmente se eles forem os favoritos, aí é quase certinho que ela desce. Atenção para não apanhar as odds muito baixas, caso contrário, basta eles depois começarem a correr um bocadinho mal e aquilo sobe logo outra vez. Só entrar quando o mercado tem uma boa procura em back, é essencial, e aproveitar os grandes suportes para fazer as entradas. Por acaso, se não tivermos um bom suporte, mal o cavalo começa a correr mal ou estar menos bem, o mercado sobe logo. Se tivermos os bons suportes, é muito mais fácil porque temos logo ali um sítio onde assumir um prejuízo muito mais pequeno. Para já, para o primeiro dia, foi isto. É quase à semelhança... Estes princípios é quase à semelhança do lei, só que a questão é que aqui qualquer descuido, o cavalo sobe muito mais rápido. Por isso vamos ver como é que corre amanhã. Amanhã começa o Royal Ascot, logo pode dar mais liquidez ao mercado, possivelmente, o que pode não ser bom, porque podemos estar a testar uma coisa em erro, porque quando o mercado depois voltar a ter a mesma liquidez de sempre, só precisa o cavalo, quando começa a correr mal, a odd sobe, dispara, e não temos aquela capacidade de fechar mais rápido. Mas vamos ver como é que fica. Por isso, até amanhã.